Anna loved quiet afternoons spent exploring her grandmother's attic. It was her little escape, a space filled with forgotten treasures from the past. On this particular rainy day, as droplets softly tapped against the windows, Anna climbed the creaky staircase, her curiosity pulling her to the farthest corner of the room. Dust motes danced in the dim light as she rummaged through a box of old books. One book in particular caught her attention. Its leather-bound cover gleamed faintly despite its age, and the title etched in golden letters read, "The Time Traveler's Handbook." "What is this?" Anna murmured, brushing her fingers across the embossed letters. She opened the book carefully, revealing pages filled with intricate diagrams and mysterious symbols. At the bottom of each page, there were sentences written in English. Although Anna had been learning the language, she still found it challenging to understand long texts. "Activate your journey," she read aloud, her voice trembling slightly. Suddenly, the room around her began to blur. The symbols in the book started to glow, swirling into a vortex of light. Before Anna could react, she felt herself being pulled into the pages of the book. The world spun, colors and sounds melding into an overwhelming blur until everything went silent. When Anna's feet touched solid ground again, she looked around, disoriented. She was no longer in her grandmother's attic. Instead, she stood in the middle of a cobblestone street, surrounded by bustling market stalls. The smell of freshly baked bread and spices filled the air, and people dressed in 19th century clothing moved about, speaking a language Anna barely understood. "Where am I?" she whispered, clutching the book tightly against her chest. Her heart raced as she tried to process her situation. She noticed the book now displayed a new set of instructions. "Your first mission. Learn to ask for help." Anna took a deep breath. "I can do this," she said to herself, but where should she begin? She glanced around, spotting a woman arranging flowers at a nearby stall. Mustering her courage, Anna approached her. "Excuse me," Anna said hesitantly, recalling one of the phrases she had learned. The woman looked up and smiled warmly. "Yes? How can I help you?" Anna fumbled with her words but managed to say, "Where am I?" The woman chuckled gently, pointing to a sign that read Kingston Market. "You're in Kingston Market, my dear. Are you lost?" Anna nodded, her cheeks flushing. The woman gestured for Anna to wait as she handed her a small map of the area. "Thank you," Anna said, grateful for the woman's kindness. The interaction left Anna feeling a spark of confidence. She opened the book once more, and new words appeared on the page. "Lesson learned. Excuse me. How can I help you?" And "Where am I?" As Anna practiced the phrases under her breath, she noticed a faint glow emanating from the book. She had completed the first step of her journey. Anna stood in the bustling market, her senses overwhelmed by the sights and sounds of the 19th century. Merchants called out to customers, advertising their goods in a mix of English phrases she could barely piece together. The cobblestone street was crowded with carts piled high with vegetables, spices, and fabrics of every color. Children darted through the throng, laughing as they played. Anna clutched the time traveler's handbook, still glowing faintly, and took a deep breath. "All right," she whispered. "I need to figure out what's happening and how to get back home." The book had told her to learn how to ask for help. Her brief exchange with the flower seller gave her some hope, but she needed more practice. She scanned the market, searching for someone approachable. Her eyes landed on a kind-looking older man, carefully arranging apples in neat rows at his stall. "Excuse me," Anna began, stepping closer. The man looked up with a friendly smile. "Yes, miss? How can I help you?" Anna hesitated, her mind scrambling to remember the phrases. "Where? Library?" she asked, stumbling over the words. The man raised an eyebrow, then nodded in understanding. "Ah, the library. You'll find it at the end of this street, past the clock tower." He gestured down the road. "Thank you," Anna replied, feeling a small surge of pride. As she walked toward the clock tower, she repeated the man's words under her breath. "You'll find it at the end of the street." The repetition helped her feel more comfortable with the sentence. When Anna reached the clock tower, she realized the street split into two directions. A wave of uncertainty washed over her. Which way should she go? A young boy carrying a basket of bread passed by, and Anna decided to ask for help again. "Excuse me," she said, catching his attention. The boy paused, looking up at her. "Yes? Where is the library?" she asked, carefully enunciating each word. The boy grinned. "The library? It's that way." He pointed to the left. "You can't miss it." "Thank you," Anna said, her confidence growing. As she followed his directions, Anna noticed how much easier it was to communicate with each attempt. The words began to feel less foreign and more natural. She reached the library, a grand building with tall columns and intricate carvings on its facade. Stepping inside, Anna was greeted by the scent of old books and the sight of towering shelves. She approached a stern-looking librarian sitting at a desk. "Excuse me," Anna said politely. The librarian glanced up from her work. "Yes, dear. Can you help me?" Anna asked, feeling a bit more confident. The librarian softened, her expression becoming more welcoming. "Of course. What do you need?" Anna hesitated, unsure how to explain her situation. She opened the time traveler's handbook, hoping it might provide some guidance. To her surprise, new instructions appeared on the glowing pages. Practice phrases of direction. "Where is?" "How do I find?" "Can you show me?" Anna smiled, realizing the book was guiding her step by step. She decided to ask the librarian something simple. "How do I find the history section?" Anna asked, pointing to a nearby shelf. The librarian nodded approvingly. "Follow me. It's just over here." As Anna followed her, she repeated the phrase in her head. "How do I find?" It felt like a small victory, another step toward mastering the basics of English. In the history section, Anna noticed a peculiar book glowing faintly, just like her own. She reached for it, and as soon as her fingers touched the cover, the time traveler's handbook began to glow brighter. New text appeared on its pages. Mission complete. You have learned to ask for directions. Prepare for your next destination. Before Anna could react, a familiar sensation enveloped her, the swirling colors and sounds that signaled another leap through time. Anna landed with a gentle thud, her feet touching a smooth marble floor. As the spinning colors faded, she found herself in a grand hall filled with towering bookshelves. Sunlight streamed through stained glass windows, casting colorful patterns on the polished floor. This was no ordinary library, it was magnificent, almost otherworldly. She held the time traveler's handbook close, glancing at its glowing pages. The text shifted to reveal her next mission: find the keeper of the library. Learn how to ask for detailed information. Anna looked around, unsure where to begin. The library was vast, with aisles stretching endlessly in every direction. She noticed a small desk near the center of the room, where a man with round glasses was organizing scrolls. Gathering her courage, Anna approached him. "Excuse me," she said, her voice steady. The man looked up, adjusting his glasses. "Yes? How can I assist you?" Anna hesitated, then asked, "Where can I find the keeper of the library?" She stumbled slightly over the words, but managed to complete the sentence. The man smiled kindly. "The keeper? You'll find her in the archive room. Take the third aisle to your left, then go straight until you see a door with golden handles." Anna repeated his directions softly to herself. Third aisle to the left, straight, golden handles. She gave the man a grateful nod. "Thank you." Walking through the library, Anna practiced variations of the phrases she had learned. "Where can I find? Can you tell me where?" Each repetition helped her feel more confident. When she reached the door with golden handles, she took a deep breath and stepped inside. The archive room was dimly lit with an air of mystery. At the center stood a tall woman wearing a flowing robe, her presence both commanding and calm. "Hello," Anna began, her voice echoing slightly. "Are you the keeper of the library?" The woman nodded. "I am, and you are?" "I'm Anna," she replied. "I need information. Can you help me?" The keeper smiled. "Of course. What do you seek?" Anna hesitated. How could she explain her journey? She decided to start with a simple question. "What is this place?" The keeper gestured around her. "This is the Lost Library, a place where knowledge from all times and places is preserved." She paused, studying Anna. "You are not from this time, are you?" Anna shook her head. "No, I traveled here." The keeper nodded, as if this were a common occurrence. "To navigate this journey, you'll need to ask questions clearly and listen carefully. Let's practice." She pointed to a shelf lined with old books. Ask me how to find a specific book. Anna thought for a moment, then said, How do I find? A book about history? Good, the keeper replied. You can also say, Can you show me where the history books are? She demonstrated, speaking slowly and clearly. Anna repeated the phrase, appreciating how natural it felt. Can you show me where the history books are? Excellent, the keeper said. Now, try asking for something more detailed. Anna hesitated, then asked, How can I learn more about time travel? The keeper's eyes twinkled. A very good question. Follow me. She led Anna to a hidden section of the archive room where a single glowing book rested on a pedestal. This will help you, the keeper said. As Anna reached for the book, the Time Traveler's Handbook began to glow brightly. New words appeared on its pages. Lesson complete. You have learned to ask for detailed information. Prepare for the next challenge. Anna glanced at the glowing book on the pedestal. Her curiosity piqued. Before she could open it, the familiar swirling sensation began again, pulling her into the next chapter of her journey. Anna landed in the middle of a bustling village square. The sounds of chatter, laughter, and clinking tools surrounded her. Brightly colored banners hung between the wooden buildings, and a cheerful tune played as a group of musicians performed near a fountain. She glanced down at the Time Traveler's Handbook, now glowing faintly. The new instructions read, Learn how to engage in casual conversations and make small talk. Anna took a deep breath. Conversations in English were still intimidating for her, but she knew the book wouldn't send her here without reason. She wandered toward a bakery, drawn by the scent of fresh bread wafting from its open door. Inside, a young woman with flour-dusted hands greeted her with a smile. Hello. There. What can I get for you? Anna hesitated, but the woman's friendly demeanor gave her courage. Hello. What do you recommend? She asked, her words slow but deliberate. The woman's smile widened. Oh, you must try our fresh cinnamon rolls. They're the best in the village. Cinnamon rolls? Anna repeated, unfamiliar with the term. Yes, the woman said, holding up a tray of golden pastries topped with a sugary glaze. Would you like one? Anna nodded. Yes, yes. Please. As the woman wrapped the roll, she began chatting. I haven't seen you around here before. Are you visiting? Anna hesitated, unsure how much to reveal. Yes, she replied simply. Traveling. Well, welcome to Willowbrook, the woman said warmly, handing Anna the wrapped pastry. Enjoy your stay. Thank you, Anna said, grateful for the interaction. Stepping outside, she took a bite of the cinnamon roll. It was warm, sweet, and comforting. She glanced at the handbook, which now displayed new phrases. Learn to respond to greetings and simple questions. What do you recommend? I'm traveling. Encouraged, Anna decided to practice more. She spotted an older man sitting on a bench near the fountain, feeding crumbs to the birds. Excuse me, she said, approaching him. The man looked up, his face crinkling into a kind smile. Yes, my dear. Hello, Anna began, feeling more confident. I'm new here. What is this place? This is Willowbrook, the man replied, tossing another crumb to a sparrow. A quiet little village with the friendliest people you'll ever meet. Anna smiled. It's very nice. Do you live here? Oh, yes, the man said, nodding. I've been here all my life. And you? Where are you from? Anna hesitated. I'm from far away, the man chuckled. Far away, eh? Well, it's always good to see new faces around here. If you need anything, just ask. Thank you, Anna said, feeling a sense of accomplishment. She wandered through the square, practicing phrases to herself. What do you recommend? I'm new here. Where are you from? The words felt more familiar with each repetition. As the sun began to set, Anna noticed a group of children playing a game with a wooden ball. One of the children noticed her and waved. Hello, the boy called. Hello, Anna replied, waving back. Do you want to play? The boy asked, holding up the ball. Anna hesitated, then nodded. Yes, I would like to play. But children cheered and taught her the simple rules of their game. As they played, Anna found herself laughing and exchanging simple words with the kids. The interactions felt natural, almost effortless. When the game ended, the boy smiled and said, You're fun. Come play with us again. Thank you, Anna said, her heart warm with gratitude. As the villagers began to wind down for the evening, Anna opened the time. Traveler's Handbook once more. New text appeared. Mission complete. You have learned to engage in casual conversations. Prepare for your next destination. Before she could take in her surroundings one last time, the familiar vortex of light surrounded her, whisking her away to the next challenge. Anna landed on a swaying wooden deck, her balance thrown off as the ship rocked violently beneath her feet. She grabbed the nearest railing, her heart racing. The sky was dark, and waves crashed against the hull, sending sprays of salty water into the air. Watch out, a voice called. Anna turned to see a sailor running toward her, his face etched with concern. Get below deck. It's not safe up here. Below deck? Anna repeated, her voice barely audible over the howling wind. The sailor pointed to a hatch near the center of the deck. There, go now. Anna nodded and stumbled her way across the slippery planks, managing to climb down into the dimly lit interior. Inside, sailors were scrambling to secure barrels and ropes. The space smelled of salt and damp wood, and the air was thick with urgency. She leaned against a post, catching her breath when a tall man approached. He wore a captain's hat and exuded authority. Who are you, and what are you doing on my ship? He demanded, his tone sharp but not unkind. Anna hesitated, unsure how to explain. I'm Anna, she said. I don't know how I got here. The captain studied her for a moment, then sighed. Well, Anna, we're in the middle of a storm, so introductions will have to wait. Can you follow orders? Yes, Anna replied quickly. Good, the captain said. We need all hands on deck literally. Come with me." Anna followed him back up the stairs, bracing herself against the wind. The storm was even fiercer now, with waves towering above the ship. The captain shouted over the chaos, "Tie down that sail. If it tears, we're done for." Anna saw a young sailor struggling with a loose rope. She rushed to help him, grabbing the rope and pulling with all her strength. "Pull harder," the sailor yelled. Anna gritted her teeth and gave it everything she had. Together, they secured the rope and the sail stopped flapping wildly. "Thank you," the sailor said, his voice filled with relief. "You're welcome," Anna replied, her English improving with every exchange. The captain approached again, nodding in approval. Not bad for someone who just appeared out of nowhere. "Now, let's see how you handle this." He handed Anna a compass and pointed to the ship's wheel, where another sailor was struggling to keep the vessel steady. "Take this to him and tell him to hold our course west." Anna clutched the compass tightly and made her way to the wheel. She tapped the sailor on the shoulder. "Hold course west," she shouted, handing him the compass. "West, got it," the sailor replied, adjusting the wheel. Anna felt a surge of pride. She was understanding more and contributing, even in the middle of a storm. As the ship battled the waves, Anna found herself listening carefully to the sailor's commands, picking up new phrases and repeating them under her breath. "Tie it down," "Hold steady," "Watch the mast." Each one added to her growing confidence. Finally, after what felt like hours, the storm began to subside. The waves calmed and the first rays of sunlight broke through the clouds. The sailors cheered, and Anna felt a wave of relief. The captain approached her, his expression softer now. "You did well, Anna. For someone who doesn't know how she got here, you've proven yourself useful." "Thank you," Anna said, smiling. He studied her for a moment. "You're learning fast. Keep it up." Before Anna could respond, she felt the familiar pull of time shifting around her. The Time Traveler's Handbook glowed brightly, displaying new text. "Mission complete. You have learned to follow instructions and communicate under pressure. Prepare for your next challenge." The swirling colors engulfed her once again, and the ship disappeared from view. Anna emerged into a lively sunlit marketplace, where the air buzzed with the sound of voices speaking in countless languages. Stalls overflowed with vibrant fabrics, exotic fruits, and intricately crafted goods. The aroma of spices and sizzling food wafted through the air, making her stomach rumble. She glanced at the Time Traveler's Handbook, which now displayed a new goal: learn how to negotiate, ask for prices, and express preferences. Anna's eyes landed on a fruit stall where a merchant was arranging colorful produce. Deciding to practice, she approached cautiously. "Hello," she greeted the merchant, a tall woman with a warm smile. "Hello, traveler. What can I do for you today?" the woman asked, gesturing to the array of fruits. Anna pointed to a basket of bright orange fruits that resembled mangoes but were smaller, What are these? These are sun plums, sweet and juicy, the merchant explained. Would you like to try one? Yes, please, Anna said, taking the offered fruit. She bit into it, and the burst of flavor made her eyes widen. It's delicious. The merchant laughed. I'm glad you like it. Would you like to buy some? Anna hesitated, remembering the goal of this mission. How much for one? 1 coin each, the merchant replied. Anna thought for a moment. Can I buy 3 for 2 coins? She asked, trying her hand at negotiation. The merchant chuckled. You drive a hard bargain, but all right. 3 for 2 coins it is. Thank you, Anna said, handing over the coins and placing the sun plums in her satchel. Encouraged by her success, Anna wandered further into the market. She came across a stall filled with vibrant scarves in every shade imaginable. The merchant, a middle-aged man with a thick mustache, noticed her interest. Ah, you have an eye for beauty, he said, holding up a shimmering blue scarf. This would look lovely on you. Anna smiled. It's very pretty. How much? For you 5 coins, the merchant said, winking. Anna furrowed her brow. 5? It's too much, the merchant laughed. All right. How about 3 coins? Anna considered. The offer then nodded. 3 coins is good.
She handed over the money and draped the scarf around her shoulders, its softness comforting against her skin.
As she continued exploring, Anna noticed a group of children playing near a stall selling small trinkets. One of the children dropped a wooden toy, and Anna picked it up, handing it back with a smile. Thank you, the child said, his English hesitant but clear. You're welcome, Anna replied, glad to be on the other side of a simple exchange. Near the edge of the market, she found a spice stall manned by an older woman. Intrigued by the vibrant powders and dried herbs, Anna decided to ask about them. What is this? She asked, pointing to a jar filled with bright red powder. Paprika, the woman replied. It's spicy but flavorful. Would you like some? Anna nodded. Yes. How much? 2 coins for a small pouch, the woman said. Anna handed over the coins and received a neatly wrapped pouch in return. Throughout her interactions, Anna noticed her confidence growing. She practiced phrases like, how much is this? And can I have? Repeatedly, each time feeling more natural. As the sun began to set, the marketplace grew quieter, and Anna found a bench near a fountain to rest. She opened the time traveler's handbook, eager to see her progress. The text on the page glowed brightly. Mission complete. You have learned to negotiate, ask for prices, and express preferences. Prepare for your next destination. Anna smiled, proud of how far she had come. Before she could reflect further, the familiar swirl of light surrounded her, carrying her to her next challenge.